Hey everyone, welcome back to another Kings of Battle report with me, Chris Gustafsson. That's me, right there. Warning, there will be some rude words, most likely. Probably some adult material in there too. So if you're not comfortable with that, move on to the next video, okay? There's lots of awesome guys out there doing battle reports. Check them out, okay? Having said that, let's get on with the fucking report. I'm going to play against Goblins. Good friend dandan. We played lots and lots of games together. And let me tell you, those flipping Goblin War Trombones and Whiz with Bane Chant are the shit. They are so good. It's broken. OP. Way OP. Thank God for Rule of 3, you know, because if he takes 5, or should I say, when he takes 5, it's horrendous. There's the army list. Check it out for yourselves. Basically trolls, Bane Chant, Whiz. That's all you really need, right? I'm going to be using my usual Varanger. If you want to check out the army list, hey, give it a pause, read it through. I'm going to be using the usual annotations. Make yourself familiar if you're not already. We rolled... we're going to be practicing the push scenario because we intend to do Clash of Kings. Whoop whoop. I want to get practicing with this. If you're not familiar, pause yourself and have a look. That's deployment. dandan won the roll. Decided for the one with the cover. He could skate around with those ruddy boners. Loot in the middle. We rolled a big old 1 for the additional loot counters. I give mine to my Bloodsworn Horde, and he gives his to his Troll Horde with Diadem of Dragonkind. I'm going to do the first few turns pretty quick because not a huge amount happens, and in the later turns it's more complicated. So forgive me if it feels a little scant in the beginning. Goblins basically spend their entire first turn moving up. Cheeky Lightning Bolt on Haja does a wound, doesn't break her, and so therefore she just heals it back with Iron Resolve. Haja. Yeah, nothing much really happening there. In my turn, I see his trolls are kind of moved up too far, so I get a nip, get my dogs around there, nimble, pop around the side. King doesn't want to get on up too quickly. These vegetations rather than woods are only height 3, so I can see over those with my king, and so can he with his 2 giants there. Nope, that's not a dragon. That is a giant. Nimbly, just bimbling along into the middle here. Real careful to stay out of range of his war trombones. Magus Conclave nips into the woods, ready to take off some pop shots. The king does a few wounds on the goblins, but doesn't waver them. That would be nice. The Magus Conclave does some wounds. Doesn't do any wounds, sorry, on the war trombone. Big fat miss because of the cover. Boo. Turns to the goblins, a bit more moving up. Moves these guys behind the woods. Brings the goblin whiz and the trombone over to take care of the dogs. Giants into the woods. Trolls and goblin bodyguards move forwards, as does the trombone. Same over the fence. This trombone, having seen Haja flip over to the side, decides it's a good idea to move behind the trolls now when they move forward. So they're going to be out of line of sight, as you'll see in a minute. Here I'm just checking the giant range of doom. So this is the giants that enter here, and this is me just checking to make sure I'm out of everything. In Goblin shooting phase, bit of bad luck. Most of his Bane Chants miss. He misses the Bane Chant here, misses the Bane Chant here as well. The trolls use their diadem to do some wounds on the dogs, but don't get a waiver. And the trombone rolls absolutely brilliantly, does 6 wounds, but then gets a double 1. Woohoo! Fuck you! Does a double 1, and the dogs are fine. Whoop whoop, good times. On to turn 2 for the Varanger. Okay, charge from the dogs, cheeky nimble, oosh, into the giant. Yes, it'll be hindered, but stops the giant from charging through him. The dogs charge the trombone, gotta get out of the way. King goes to the side, out of the arc of the trolls. Everything else kind of moves up a little bit. Haja has got her by the bullet. She flies behind the trolls, ready to threaten the rear lines. Shooting phase, a few more wounds on the goblins, but doesn't wave them, god damn it. The Magus Conclave misses. Again, I can just use a tiny bit. Misses. He fires rolling 1s and don't miss this. Rubbish. Dogs smack up the trombone. Boosh. Kill it, which is awesome, and the dogs here do 1 wound on the giant, to no effect. It's not bad. What did I expect? they're going to do their job. Okay, Goblin turn 3 gets more complicated. The goblins who I hope to be wavered aren't. They move out of the way. The trolls then whoosh into there. It's hindered because they have to sneak through some vegetation, but they do get into my blood swarm. The giant, seeing the king, just turns to face him, so he's not got I've not got a flank on him. And I've got the wrong image here, so that shouldn't be there. But the whiz moves out of the way of the dogs. The other giant countercharges the dogs down here. The trolls and the goblins move forwards. Everything else moves forwards. Trombone turns to face Varanger. Shooting phase. Trombone does absolutely 0 wounds on Varanger. Whoop whoop. The trolls do some wounds with their breath attack. Bit of bane chanting going on. The combined wizards bang out the dogs finally. The wizard up here uses his fire heart to use wind blast and lightning bolt, so he blasts that, and then wind blasts the king out of the way so the dogs are no longer in inspiring range. He rolls well and he pops those dogs. The trolls, despite being wavered, just roll crazy good, and then roll a bloody double 6, and smacks my blood swan and wavers them. Hey, I'm okay with double 6s. This is not a moan. Double 6 is part of the game. Don't want you haters hating. It's fine. It runs both ways. That was the end of the turn there. So Varanger, turn 3. This is quite a turn. My Gift of the Deceiver, Blood Swarm, managed to roll for the headstrong. So double charge here, counter charge, and a double charge here. Oosh, straight into those trolls. The king, being height 4, can see over the vegetation and goes boosh straight into the side of this giant here. You know, he should have checked his arcs. Lazy dandan. Gave me a real nice tasty flank charge there. Down here, there's just nothing good for these guys to do with this. This is a screwed situation here. So the Direfangs oosh into those goblins right there, and the Fallen oosh straight into those goblins right there, with the Magus Conclave getting out of the way. Get a few pot shots onto whatever I can, really. Varanger tries to take care of that there war trombone. Messy phase, so it looks a bit like that at the end of the movement. Yeah, okay. Just so you got it. Shooting a magic. Right, we get some. The Mage Conclave finally does its job. Goes bam, bam, bam. Does loads of wounds onto the trombone hiding there and pops it out. Excellent work. The king smacks up the giant, doing tons of wounds on him. Boosh, out he goes. The Bloodsworn and Direfang. These are the +1 speed ones. They boosh smack out those trolls all in one go. The elite Direfangs, boosh, take out the goblins. Overkill, one might say. The Fallen, oosh, take out those goblins. And Varanger, oosh, takes out the trombone. Great turn for the Varanger. Goblins, how are they going to come back for it? Well, let's see. Okay, we've got the goblins here turning round, and the giant charging with the Strider straight into the Direfangs here. So he knows he's going to hold those up. They're getting ready for the flank. Because the trolls are height 2, both units can see the Bloodsworn, and both charge the Bloodsworn. The trolls here, now their thinking was, you know, if one charges one and one charges the other, both are hindered, and they're not going to bang them out, they're not going to get rid of them. So dandan elects to double charge this unit here, because sharing frontage means that these guys won't be hindered, but these guys will, and they stand a better chance. So that's what he goes with. The wizards try and get out of the way, get themselves into good positions. Yeah, this turned out to be a bit of a Philip Morris turn, I'm afraid. The wizards shoot the king and do absolutely nothing to him, which is a bit annoying for dandan, as you can imagine. In the combat phase, the trolls fail to break the Direfang riders. Really bad news. In the combat here, they don't break the Bloodswarm, they only waver them, and the giant doesn't even waver these guys. So really, you know, just a bad turn. You gotta feel sorry for poor old dandan. Oh, I'm sorry. Gotta take advantage of it though, right? You can't play nice, right? You can have fun, but you can't play nice. So we got countercharge there. Boosh. These guys got Fury. It's their countercharge into the trolls. Boosh. The Direfangs around here countercharge these trolls, and the Fallen use their Pathfinder to charge these guys with a double charge from Herja in the rear. Not going to count, but it's just fun to say so. The Mage's Conclave just moves out of the way to, I think, getting towards that hill so they can see things a bit better. We wait for the Giant. It's not going to matter who's got Fury. We do nothing to the trolls. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely incredible. I can't believe that we didn't do anything to them. It just absolutely sucks. As you can imagine, though... Oops, sorry, I forgot. The King flew over and side-charged the trolls here. There was just enough space. Sorry, I should have said that. But they get banged out, and they get banged out with really, really good rolls from the Fallen. So end of turn 4 was a bit of a mess, and it now looks like this. How's the Goblins going to come back? Let's find out now. Okay, Goblins. Wizards move into position to do some lightning, do some Bane chants. Combo charge here, counter charge with the Fury Giant. In go the Goblins. The Goblins and Trolls both charge the Bloodsworn, and you can see they've got an absolute fuckload of damage. They're as good as gone, right? In the shooting phase, Goblin turn 5, the Bane chants fail twice, and so only one wizard managed to Bane chant the Trolls, so he's wounded on 2s. The Goblins and the Giants managed to waver the Knights down here, the Direfang Riders. And yeah, as you'd imagine, these guys completely do enough damage onto the Bloodsworn, but they're the only infantry, and Herja is judging them. Boosh! A big 4! And they're back. The healing D6 plus 3 wounds, and yeah, they're back in the game. You know, they're not wavered, they're absolutely fine. Herja's fucking awesome. And dandan, as you can imagine, not too happy. Moving on, Varanger turn 5. The Bloodsworn charge the Goblins to make room for the Direfang Riders and the Fallen to countercharge or to flank charge the Trolls here. The King hops out of the way to allow them to. Now I fuck up a bit here because Herja flies over to try and blend some inspiring, but in doing so I block my charge to the Giant with my Direfangs, who also get their headstrong. So therefore, instead of wasting it, turn and charge the countercharge the Goblins. The Mage's Conclave moves on to the hill. Mage's Conclave and Fire Breath attack managed to waver the Giant. Whoop whoop! Won't be able to use Fury to seal that. The Direfangs bang out the Goblins. Can you believe it? The Bloodsworn do not even waver the Goblins. Effing shocking. And the combined attacks here, we're talking like, what, 70, 80, 90 attacks, something like that? Oosh, 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 oosh. Double 1. Can you believe it? Double bloody 1. Well, you know, he gave me 1, I'll give him 1. Now it's even, right? Like I said, it swing both ways. Yep, there's the one round. Look at all damage, Ah! Way it goes. It happens. Turn 6 for the Goblins. The Giants have to stand there, the Wizards move around a bit, the Trolls countercharge the Direfang Riders, and the Goblins countercharge the Bloodsworn. And as you can imagine, lightning bolts managed to waver the Direfang Riders, so they're going to be doing nothing. The Goblins, freaking Goblins, take out the Bloodsworn, and the Trolls bash in the Direfang Riders. Bad times. So end of Goblin turn 6. Yeah, the Varanger not looking as strong. Varanger, they don't get the headstrong, so Herja charge into the Giant, and the Fallen charge into the Trolls. Combined shooting from the Mage's Conclave and the Breath of the King wipe out the Goblins. The Fallen murder the Trolls and pick up the loot. Oh, sorry, the King also picks up loot in the movement phase. Should have said that. And Herja bangs out the Giant, because she's awesome! We roll another turn, bits of movement, some lightning, pops off the Mage's Conclave, wavers them again, nothing crazy. My last turn, charge a Wiz, do some breath weapon, kill the Wiz, secure that objective just in case, don't know why, just to show off, and that's it. Another victory to the Varanger. It was a bloody game. Those Trolls, so hard, tough game. If you liked it, subscribe, share it, do all the rest of the things. Peace out. Have a good one.